What Made Me Say That? By Wendy Gordon. Cranebrook, 2749. Narrated by Chloe Schwank. 9 words just popped out of my mouth. They changed my life. My husband's birthday was approaching, and my daughter phoned me with a brilliant idea for a gift for him. Without telling me what it was, she encouraged me to just say yes. There have been times where I have been naive and foolish, but fortunately this was not one of them. I insisted on knowing more. "A kitten!" she exclaimed. "Absolutely not. I am allergic to cats, and suffered for many years during her childhood when 3 kittens were dropped on our front doorstep, 1 for each child, which they took as a sign that each had been gifted with a kitten. And then I uttered these 9 words. If we get anything, it will be a dog." I was immediately assailed by emails from my daughter with photos of puppies. I did not want to train a puppy, I told her. I had retired a few weeks previously, and my new life was beginning. The next email contained a photo of a beautiful Labrador, almost 12 years old. No one wanted an old dog, but her owners were going overseas imminently. She would be put down if no suitable home could be found. And her name was the same as that of my childhood dog. Was this meant to be? Honey was invited to Pa's birthday party with the grandchildren present and was the star of the event with her gentle demeanour. She stayed for a sleepover. That was when the reality hit me. I hadn't had a dog for 50 years. I didn't know how much to feed her, nor if she was a non-stop barker. Yet, within days, she was ours. A treasure in every way, thankful for her food, for the garden where she enjoyed the trees, shrubs and sunshine, thankful for being welcomed indoors. She was gentle, gracious and queenly. She rarely barked, perhaps 6 times a year. Not Pa's birthday present. My gift to myself. I promised to give her a happy life in her senior years. She was a born therapy dog with her sweet and placid nature, but was too old to be accepted for certification. She fulfilled her unofficial role beautifully, comforting and reassuring to children, the elderly, everyone she met. I cannot express the joy she gave me, nor can I express my grief when I held her as she breathed her last, more than 3 years later. I had fulfilled my promise to her. She had a very happy life, giving and receiving love every day. 8 months later, after much searching, I found another dog, a small 5-year-old, magnificent-looking dog of indeterminate heritage, who needed a home. Sunny. Good with dogs and children, they said. He fitted beautifully into our household. He too was sweet-natured and gentle, a very friendly, placid dog. Everywhere we went, people approached him for a pat and a chat. Other times, he approached people for a pat and a chat. He was truly Mr. Personality. Early last year, he became an official certified therapy dog. He is lively and curious most of the time, until he sees someone who needs doggy love, and then he will lie quietly beside them and cuddle, sharing his care, comfort and reassurance for whatever time they need. He has encouraged people, particularly those with few visitors, in nursing homes. He has regularly been to a Disability Day program where the young people are trained how to approach and pat dogs safely and offer treats at the end. Sunny and up to 6 other dogs sit in a row and wait their turn for a treat, taking it gently from the young disabled people. It is a moving experience to watch. He now visits a private hospital and sits with people during their chemotherapy sessions, and a public hospital where he is a favourite with people in every ward he visits. Very strict hygiene protocols are followed, of course. He goes to the rehabilitation ward and to the waiting area for those awaiting an operation. Their blood pressure and anxiety levels drop significantly, thanks to him. He's definitely a favourite in the children's ward. Last visit, nursing staff used him to calm a frightened 2-year-old so they could administer asthma medication through a mask. The terrified child stopped crying at this amazing distraction. The joy of seeing him at work is a highlight of my week. The hospital staff love seeing the dogs as well. They frequently stop everything for a cuddle and some comfort themselves, for their work is stressful. He has been to mental health days at various work environments and other one-off events. He loves doing what he does and becomes very excited when he sees me dressing in my uniform and put his special bandana on him. And the other days? He unofficially does his therapy dog work 7 days a week. His personality means that loving life and loving people every day, whether officially or not, is simply expressing who he is. Surely he has some bad habits. Yes, he is a manipulator, and I am a pushover. He is training me to adapt his cuisine to suit his refined palate. He's taught me to accompany him outside for his last bathroom break each night. I've learned the clever skill of putting on his harness for a walk while he is lying upside down expecting a tummy rub at the same time. And yes, I can tie my shoelaces while giving him a tummy rub as well. My retirement lifestyle is not what I planned. Outings are to dog-friendly cafes. Holidays are in pet-friendly accommodation. I miss him if I'm out all day. But I wouldn't change a thing. I have love, companionship, loyalty, and together we have a common purpose in sharing love. So, what made me get a dog? That phone call about a kitten. The end.